Hello, my name is Margherita Malanchini, and today we'll be presenting our work on the contribution of cognitive and non-cognitive skills to academic achievement throughout the school years. We know that genetic variation is one of the many factors that contribute to individual differences in academic achievement. And it is often assumed that academic achievement is partly heritable because cognitive skills are heritable. However, studies have shown that academic achievement is heritable beyond cognitive ability. And this points to the contribution of other so-called non-cognitive skills to academic achievement and to its etiology. And the umbrella of non-cognitive skills encompasses a wide range of competencies from academic motivation, mindset, self-regulation, and social skills. And really is an imperfect term to define those skills that differ from what has traditionally been education's primary focus, so cognitive and academic performance. In this study, we investigated how genetic and environmental influences on cognitive and non-cognitive skills contribute to academic achievement throughout compulsory education from age 7 to 16. And we triangulated findings across multiple genetic methods. We conducted our investigation in the longitudinal twins early development study, where different measures of non-cognitive skills were available at different developmental stages. And these were provided by multiple raters, parents, teachers, and self-rated by the twins. We considered both individual non-cognitive traits, as well as broader non-cognitive dimensions by creating latent factors of educationally relevant non-cognitive skills, such as motivation, attitudes, and goals, and self-regulation, such as behavior and emotion regulation. And we created these factors separately for ages and rater, including all of the measures available at each age for each rater. And here I will discuss the results obtained using these latent dimensions. So first, we investigated whether non-cognitive skills significantly contribute to academic achievement beyond cognitive ability throughout compulsory education. And this plot shows the effect size of the associations between non-cognitive measures and academic achievement at the same age in red, cognitive ability in blue, and the yellow bars show how non-cognitive skills remain positively and significantly associated with academic achievement after accounting for general cognitive ability using multiple regression. So next, we applied a series of trivariate Koleski decompositions to twin data to examine the same question, but partitioning the variance into genetic in red, shared environmental green, and non-shared environmental effects in blue. And the orangey red portion of the bar, which indicates the heritability of achievement, includes different shadings. And the lighter shade is the proportion of the genetic variance in achievement that is accounted for by cognitive ability. The slightly darker shade of orangey red shows the extent to which the genetics of non-cognitive skills contribute to variation in achievement at the same age beyond cognitive ability. And we found significant genetic association between non-cognitive skills and academic achievement at every age. When considering self-reported non-cognitive skills, we saw that these residual genetic associations became stronger over development. And next, thanks to the GWAS by subtraction, we could obtain GWAS summary statistics of education-related non-cognitive skills by subtracting the genetics of cognitive performance from that of educational attainment. And consequently, we could ask exactly the same question using DNA-based methods. In this project, we extended the GWAS by subtraction model in two directions. First, we added summary statistics from several other GWASs of cognitive traits. And second, we included GWASs of other traits known to be associated with academic achievement beyond cognitive ability, such as income, for example. And this could result in a more efficient separation of the genetics of cognitive and non-cognitive skills and potentially greater predictive power. And we constructed polygenic scores and examined their prediction of achievement over development. So non-cognitive genetics, indicated by the orange dots in this plot on the right, for the original scores, and the red dots for the extension of the model, contributed substantially to variation in achievement at all developmental stages. But not only that. While the prediction of cognitive genetics remained fairly stable, the role of non-cognitive genetics increased substantially, and in fact nearly doubled over development. And since evidence of increased genetic prediction over development is consistent with the possibility of active gene-environment correlation processes, we conducted within family analysis to account for the potentially confounding effects of passive RGE as well as demography. And we separated within family effects from between family effects by modeling polygenic scores effects for cognitive and non-cognitive skills within a sibling difference design. And although within family effects for non-cognitive skills were about half if compared to population level effects, we still found the same pattern of developmental increase in the prediction, which corroborates our active RGE hypothesis. And we found no evidence for PGS by SES interaction for both cognitive and non-cognitive skills, but this is for another time. And overall, results were remarkably consistent across genetic and genomic methods, providing compelling evidence for the increasingly important role of non-cognitive genetics over development, potentially acting as drivers for active gene-environment correlation processes. And passing the contribution of cognitive and non-cognitive genetics to academic achievement over development can offer important and portable tools to uncover specific environmental and biological mechanisms. And with this, I'd like to thank you very much for your attention, to thank all of my co-authors, and particularly Andrea Legrini, who is joint lead author on this project, and all the TEDS twins and team. And I'm happy to take any questions you might have.